Hey guys, I just want to do a quick review of a 1993 Toyota Landcruiser JDM right-hand drive. As you can see, this is a VX Limited. It's got 55,000 miles on it. Super clean vehicle, museum quality. Everything on this truck is like how it was when it was brand new. Even the wipers on this thing, the window wipers, they are Toyota. It says Toyota on them. So I don't know how this man took care of this truck, but it is one of the cleanest ones I have seen. And the truck is really in amazing condition, unreal condition. Every single thing on this truck is OEM Toyota. It's all original. It's the closest thing you can get to a new 80 series. It is a gas engine. It is dual AC. It does have the fridge and the ice box. It does have triple locking differentials. Everything on this truck works. The only aftermarket things, accessories, I shouldn't say aftermarket because they're Toyota too. Accessories I see are these rain guards. The truck has a ceramic coat on it. That's why you see the water beading. It's got sunroof too. Very clean truck. Let me show you the inside real quick. The leather is in outstanding condition. This truck was stored its entire life inside a garage. Let me show you the back seats. All the original stickers are there. Everything on the tire carrier is there. It's all original. Even the lock is right here. Super clean vehicle. The carpet is just like the day it was new. The toolbox is in there. The rear AC is in here. Everything works. I don't know if you guys can see the rear AC up there or not, but yeah. It's got the compass and the altimeter in it too. All right, it's got the original Toyota Landcruiser floor mats too. I think I already told you it's a gas engine. I personally like the gas engine better, simply because it doesn't have a timing belt. It's got a timing chain on it, no need to replace it. And then gas engine is more powerful too, peppy, easier to drive. The parts are easier to get. We'll start from here. You got your power windows right here, power door locks. As you can see, all the window stickers, all the stickers that were applied when it was new, they're still all there. They're in Japanese, obviously, because this is a JDM vehicle. Fog lights, headlight washer, power side view mirrors. It's got cruise control right here. Your turn signals are on your right hand side. This is your wiper control, front and rear. It's got tilt steering wheel in it too. Right here, differential locks, front and rear, AC controls. At the bottom, this button right here is your rear heat control. This is to turn on and off your rear AC. This is your suspension control. normal and sport. There's 2 modes. Sport makes it stiffer. Hazard light buttons, AC ducts, you got 4 of them. It has a very, very, very powerful AC. Some of you might know this has the upgraded AC in it, since it has 3 different refrigerant plants or systems. One is for the front AC, which is right here. One is for the rear AC, which is on your driver's side rear fender. There's a separate AC in there, and then there's a cooling unit that's in here too, for the cool box and the ice box. This is your window defroster. This one is basically, it gives you more power. It holds the gear longer. So if you're towing something or maybe going up a hill or something, I've never used it. I've never needed to use it, because remember, you got the low transfer case too. This is your up and down for your power antenna. If you look on your left hand side, you can see the antenna come up and antenna go down. It's got brand new wiper blades in it. Wiper blades up front are Toyota too. It has, the dashboard is like brand new. It has nothing, no rips, nothing. It's literally like brand new. It's got a CD player, it's got cassette player, ashtray, never been used. Got a cigarette lighter that's never been used. And these are your AC controls for the front. Transfer case right here. This is a full-time 4-wheel drive, so there's only 2 modes, high and low, and obviously neutral. Automatic transmission, heated seats, and then here is your cool box, ice box, whatever you want to call it. It has all the accessories that came with it. It's got the little trays too. The ice box works, everything works. Really remarkable condition. It is a 1 owner from Japan. Not that it doesn't show, but still, you can see the leather. The leather is in great condition. It did come with some books, and it's got 3 keys altogether. Actually 4 keys. 4 keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think this is a valet key, or I'm not sure. I need to look at this card right here. It's got a key in it. Not sure what that is. I haven't checked the sound system, but I'm assuming it works. You can see the rear AC back there, the rear AC controls. Got the sunroof up here, and then these are your sunroof controls, and then these are your compass and altimeter. The compass works, altimeter works too. All right, let's take it for a quick drive. Oh yeah, about the upgraded AC. It's got the heavy duty AC in it, or the coolant system, because as I told you, it's got a lot of cooling to do. Front AC, rear AC, ice box, cool box. So this one has the electric fan on the outside of the radiator to cope with all the heat. As you can, I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but this thing drives beautiful. Oh, I should probably do a 4x4 transfer case check and differential lock check too. Let's see if we can find a spot here somewhere. There's no lights on the dash. This thing is in perfect running condition. It's got the fender mirror in it too. I don't know if you guys can see or not. That mirror is designed so you can see your front passenger side fender. It's meant for tight spaces, so if you're in one, this is a pretty big vehicle. It's a little easier if you know where your front fender is and if you're gonna hit something or not. In left-hand drive countries, it is also useful to keep an eye on the median line, the yellow line in the middle. We'll try to get down here and lock our differentials. So here we are. The way I like to do it is I put it in neutral and then put it in low for the transfer case. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but the diff lock, the center diff lock came on and the ABS is shut off now. What that means is now the car is going to send 50% of the power to the front axle, 50% of the power to the rear axle. The ABS is turned off, so that's not going to interfere with you when you're off-road. The next thing to do is to turn the switch, push it in to the front and then rear. As you can see, those front diff lock and the rear diff lock lights are flashing, which means you have engaged the diff locks, but they are not engaged mechanically yet. For that, you got to put it in drive. Just go a little forward. You saw that the front diff lock engaged, and it is waiting for the rear diff lock to engage. And there you go. Can you guys see? The front and rear is engaged, and right now we're running like a tractor. And not to get this, I'm trying not to get this thing dirty, but you can see this is a pretty big grade. It has just rained, and this thing is going through grass, and that is a rain drainage. 99% of vehicles will get stuck here, but this thing is going like you're driving on a highway. Unbelievable. All right, so let's turn off the diffs. It takes a little bit. I turned them off, and you can see the diff lock lights are gone. That means the differential locks have been turned off. The only diff lock engaged right now is the center diff lock. To get that out, we just got to put it in neutral, bring the transfer case in neutral, and then slightly push on the transfer case lever up, and it will put it in high. Now you can see all the lights are gone. Now we are in four-wheel drive high. This is a dirt road. It just rained, so it's not that bad, but we'll just drive through here just to get you guys a feel. And as you can see, the AC is so powerful in this thing, it fogs up the windows right away. On this side too, you can see, because I've turned it the other way towards the side door glass because it's so cold. But then you can come down here and adjust the temperature to whatever you would like, and it'll start cycling the compressor and maintain the temperature you want to maintain. Keep in mind, this is a JDM vehicle, therefore all the temperature controls are in centigrade, not in Fahrenheit. I know I'm going to be sorry because this car is going to be dirty after driving on this dirt road. I'm going to have to wash it again. I have owned many 80 series, many 80 series. I've owned gas, I've owned diesel. This is the best one I've ever seen in my life when it comes to condition and the amount of options that are on this thing. I can't think of any other options that a JDM vehicle came with that are not on this truck. If I'm wrong, please comment and let me know what option that was available that's not in this car. Oh, I can think of one. The winch, the factory winch is not on this thing, but not many vehicles came with factory winches. A lot of people added the bumpers afterwards and then added a winch to it. I just don't have the heart to start adding things to this vehicle because it is highly unlikely that I will ever find a vehicle in this condition, this original. So I would suggest just to keep it the way it is. This vehicle is for sale. It is in Dade City, Florida. If any of you guys are interested, please send me a message and we can go from there. I have detailed pictures of this truck that I can send to you. It just rained here pretty hard. That's why all the mud and everything is packed tight. This is beautiful pastures here. We're in Dade City, Florida, and there's some hills here, rolling hills. Nothing like up north, but for Florida, this is not flat. I know it is flat, but for Florida, this is what we call rolling hills. Oh, look at that cow. Beautiful countryside. It's been raining, it's summertime, that's why you see the grass healthy and green. I'm gonna try to cover as much as I can, and if you guys can think of any other questions, please let me know, and I can add a video or try to answer your questions that way. I really like this road, and especially this part of it, because of the trees overhead and how they connect. I'm going real slow because I don't want the mud to sling on the car. Oh, look at that bull. It's a pretty bull. This vehicle is really wire tight. Everything is original. Whoever owned this vehicle in Japan was really particular about how he maintains it. One thing I'm forgetting is the undercarriage. The undercarriage is beautiful. It has absolutely zero rust. It does not have any black paint on it. It does not have any winter coating. It doesn't have anything, and it is still very clean. I'm telling you, this is one of the cleanest 80 series for sale in America right now. A lot of people ask me about driving a right-hand car in a left-hand country. It's just like riding a bicycle, really. I mean, you're driving, it's the same exact thing like being on the left-hand side. The controls are exactly the same. You're just sitting on the right-hand side of the vehicle. There's absolutely no difference. But keep in mind, I've been driving right-hand and left-hand drive cars since I was 14 years old. I have driven left-hand drive cars in right-hand drive countries and vice versa. So for me, it's not even a second thought about, you know, what difference it is. To me, there is no difference. But I promise you, if you've never driven a right-hand drive car, within the first 10 minutes, you're gonna get used to it. Because the control, there's no difference in the controls. The only difference is that the steering is on the other side on the left-hand drive, and on the right-hand drive, the steering is on this side. Other than that, the gas pedal, the brakes, everything is the same, other than the turn signal stick on a right-hand drive vehicle is on the right-hand side, and on a left-hand drive vehicle is on the left-hand side. So in the beginning, you will be turning on your wipers thinking that the turn signal is here when it's here. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. Oh man, the truck got dirty because we are going through some light mud. So I'm gonna have to hose it off. Look at that pretty green color, the grass. Summertime in Florida is real nice. It's pretty. There's a lot of things to do, a lot of places to go, but I'm gonna tell you, the heat, the humidity is miserable. Literally miserable. I want to just stop here and do a quick walk around the truck so it's isolated and you guys can get a better look at it. Hopefully I don't get any dirt on my shoes. So tell me that's not beautiful. That is my favorite color combination too. Red, maroon, whatever this color is, and gray leather. This is a very rare spec truck. There weren't that many trucks built for the JDM market that were leather, especially this year and this specification. Most of them were cloth. I guess you guys can hear the gunshots. To my right, there's somebody shooting on their own property. People watching this video not in America are probably gonna be like, what the hell? But yeah, that's pretty normal here. It's a beautiful truck. Anybody has any questions, concerns, just send me a message. And let me try getting back in the truck without bringing dirt with me. All right. It amazes me the build quality of these Landcruisers, especially the 80 series. It is just amazing how durable, how reliable, just the parts, just the equipment, the quality they use in these things is just unreal. And it kind of speaks for their, you know, speaks for itself, because you can see these trucks with 400,000 miles on them, they're still running, and people are still buying and selling them. The amazing resale value on these things is astronomical. I think, at least in the US, you can correct me if I'm wrong, the Toyota Landcruiser has the highest resale value. Like, it's unreal how these vehicles hold their value. All right, let's get on the pavement here. The transmission shifts beautifully. The engine purrs like a kitten. The AC is ice cold. The ice box works. The cool box works. Rear AC works. This is just an amazing vehicle. I love driving this thing. It's like driving a tank. It's especially fun driving this 80 series on the back roads, because, you know, the roads are uneven, up and down. It's just amazing how this thing handles itself. And most of you watching this probably know that this truck is not light. It's a pretty heavy truck. I'm just gonna drive and let you guys enjoy the scenery and see how this vehicle drives. Hopefully you guys can see the speed and the RPM. I stop, I'll show you guys the engine bay too. It's super clean. Everything is original in there. All the stickers are there, which is amazing. This guy, whoever owned it in Japan, kept it inside a garage year long and spent a lot of money on maintenance. Every single part on this truck is original OEM Toyota. As I was saying, he was so particular about maintaining this vehicle that the wiper blades are Toyota. It has Toyota stamped on it. I have never seen wiper blades in my life that have Toyota stamped on it. All the glass, Toyota. Every single body part panel has Toyota stamped on it. The radiator has Toyota stamped on it. I would not be surprised at if every single part on this vehicle is original from the day when it came off the assembly line. The previous owner must have been a real enthusiast about this truck, and it definitely shows. You guys can see it yourself that it's an amazing condition. I just love the way it drives. It's like a tank. And those of you who've driven 80 series will relate to the tank comment, because this thing is really solid. We're doing close to 85, 90 miles an hour, kilometers an hour right now. And you can see it's just planted. It's like a train. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please, any questions, concerns, any corrections, please leave a comment below. This vehicle is for sale. Please send me a message and I'll get back to you. Hopefully you like the scenery too. The power steering works perfect on this. It's real tight, firm. The steering feel on this vehicle is really good too. It keeps you really in contact with the road, and you know, the steering feel is where it relays the information. I'm sorry, the GoPro just cut off by itself because it said it was too hot. I don't know what that means and why it would do that, but it did. It wasn't even hot in the car because the AC is blowing. But here's the engine. Even the struts on these things are OEM original Toyota, and they still work, which is pretty amazing. It's got a Panasonic battery in it. And this was the heavy duty condenser cooling fan I was talking to you guys about. Again, guys, if you have any questions, concerns, let me know.